So what can I say to you? But I'm off that, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. What is this for this girl? What is love? What is love? You believe in it for two.
Yo, what it do, man? This is your boy Floyd Hope Jr., North End Floyd, the popular introvert, man. This is the Kickback Podcast, man. This is EP 194. I have an in-studio guest, man. This is the first in-studio guest I didn't had this year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy David Hicks in the back, you know what I'm saying? And we finna have a dope time. The first time me seeing him in person, he hosted the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards, and hilarious, funny, natural funny. And you know, he hit me, but I was finna hit him. I said the whole time watching him, I said, man, I gotta get him on the show. I gotta get him on the show. And I got him on the show. And to be honest with you, we Facebook Live. I don't usually do Facebook Live, but we doing Facebook Live because, you know what I'm saying, I got the homie in studio. And you know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know how we chopping it up, how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? I showed hospitality, got him some water, got him a nice beverage. So, Dave, what's good? What you doing back there, man? What's up with you, dog?
First of all, why we keep saying my real name? Y'all know this. It's your boy Super. I mean, yeah, that's wild. We went straight to first and last name for. Well, I hope I ain't hiding from nobody.
Man, you ain't hot, huh?
Nah, not at all, man. I'm good, man. I appreciate you having me in studio, man. This what's up.
Man, that's
the
what's
vibe
up.
is the vibe is dope too.
Man,
though,
let them know how it
hustle
is up in
behind
here,
me.
bro.
Let me just tell y'all, man. My man's vibe is real dope. He got Back to the Future on the wall. He got a Mario Kart poster. Star Wars is real. Like the vibe is dope in here. I like it, man. I'm glad to be here,
sure, man. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time in here. We chilling. Shout out to Ashley on YouTube. Hey, y'all, hey, we live on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? We Facebook right now.
Oh, DJ Kill Bill. All right.
Oh, okay, that's who that is.
Kill Bill, yeah.
Okay, DJ Kill Bill. What it do? Why I say Ashley Emerson? That's what she go by.
Yeah,
Okay, Kill Bill, the movie, the.
It's also known as DJ Kill Bill, the official DJ of 409.
Oh
AKA
shit.
Queen.
Oh, okay, that's the queen.
That's the queen.
The queen in the
That's
building.
really run open mic on Tuesdays.
DJ Kill Bill on the scene, chopping it up on the ones and twos. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the family support you and stuff, but let them know who you is. Soup.
So, you know, as he introduces me already, y'all got my real name already. But y'all, man, I'm Super the MC. Man, I've been in this entertainment business a long time. And to be honest, man, I'm just glad to be able to be on this podcast and just talk it up, have a good time. I've been in this area in Southeast Texas for almost, man, we're going on almost, I got to say, almost 20-year mark now. And, man, I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've enjoyed life. I'm super blessed. Life is good right now, man. I have no complaints, man. It's you know, I'm trying to find a good burger in town. Anyway, never mind. We're not gonna go there.
I had a feeling you was gonna go there too, man.
We not. Anyway, so but yeah, like life is real good, man. I got no complaints, man. I really don't, man, because life really is good these days, man. We're making people laugh all across Southeast Texas and beyond.
Okay.
The comedy scene has been blowing up. Man, I'm just happy to be here, man, for real. When somebody having me in and being able to just talk and have a good time and vibe with somebody, like-minded somebody, it's good, man, for real.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Where you from though?
So originally born and raised from North Carolina, Charlotte.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. What they call it? Emerald City?
No, it's Queen City.
Queen
City. You want some Wizard of Oz stuff.
I think that's Seattle, what they call it.
Yeah, no. Born and raised in Charlotte, moved down here, moved to Texas in '98 to play college basketball, and just kind of stuck around. And I've been here ever since, man. I've been in Texas now longer than I was in the Carolinas, and this is home. And yeah, I was born and raised up there. My family, my parents met in South Carolina, and my sister and I were born in, we were Charlotte area, all throughout the North Carolina area, and came down here right after high school, and just kind of never left.
Okay. Um. So you ball.
Oh yeah, I still got that thing.
You
Don't get it twisted.
you went to Lamar.
No, I didn't. No, I went. The list of schools I didn't play for is probably shorter.
Okay.
'Cause I was a knucklehead.
Hey man, that's how man. A lot of people, man. When they go to college and they ball. I know a lot of homies that went to college and they balled, and like you said, they was a knucklehead, man, and you know, uh, what I'm saying, they bounced around from school to school, man. So
I loved it though. I played basketball and made a few great children. So that's what I did in college, and it is what it is. I loved it though. Basketball is my first love,
hmm
for sure. And there's just, I mean, the North Carolina is a basketball state.
yeah,
What Texas is to football is what North Carolina is to basketball. I
yeah.
mean, we're home with a goat. I mean, let's just be
I
honest.
mean, hey, man, I can't really argue that because I seen a list of Texas, you know, um, top basketball players, and
It ain't got Jordan on
it
it.
don't got Jordan on there. It
So
don't got no
that's where the
Jordan on the.
argument ends. It don't have Jordan on it.
It don't got no Jordan on LeBron, no Kareem, nobody on there that was
East Coast is just basketball. I mean, the East and we're, North Carolina is really a East Coast Southern state. So
okay.
we kind of get the best of both worlds. We're super Southern, but we're super East Coast as well. Like we're bumping New York hip hop, and because it's the pipeline. That Carolina coast. You
Yeah,
go
for
up
sure.
that coast. That's where the dope moved from Florida all the way. Up that's how they do.
what interstate is that? What's that? I what?
Something.
That
I,
I
I'll be back. That's what
because
it
like
is.
I 10, that's our little dope little is
You can, when you're on the East Coast, you can hit like 9 states in a couple
for sure.
hours.
Yeah,
But
because
it's so small.
yeah, in Texas, shit.
You go 9 hours in Texas, you might be to the other side, maybe.
Yeah, and that I-10, shoot, don't be traveling with on I-10 because they stay on there. Hey, can you hit that ceiling fan? It's around the corner. It's the I thought it had it on, man. There we go. Let's get a little air up in here.
Got
But
my knees all out on camera. My bad.
yeah, that's first you say, man, it's gonna be a up above. I didn't, man. You about what
6'3",
6'3"? Okay,
6'4" with shoes on a good day.
shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Yep.
Okay.
Point forward.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
can run from 1 to 5 if I need to.
So how do you like it out here? How was the transition? You know what I'm saying? Was it a little?
I mean, you gotta think I was 18 when I moved out here.
Okay.
So I was a whole different person back then.
Mm-hmm.
I was a knucklehead. I was in the streets. I was doing everything but what I should be doing, probably.
Yeah.
And having the time of my life, I'll be honest. Like, I moved to Galveston,
Okay.
which I don't care how the water look. It's still the beach.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Yeah,
still
it's
a party.
It still got water.
I came down in peak 98 Kappa Beach years.
Ooh, yes, you did.
So, I was having a great time.
Yeah.
And so, but that 18-year-old me, was in, crazy young me, so it's to look back now perspective of my life. Like, I love Texas is home, I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm a whole nother person now. I'm grown now.
Yeah. Like
you gotta think it's 20 years ago.
Yeah. The transition be crazy, man. Like I tell everybody, I tell people all the time, like I had Chino Pop on here, and we was talking about, and we dove into back in the days how we was growing up in high school and middle school, and gangs and shit, and to what he doing now, making movies, and me podcasting and shit. He, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. It was funny because we laughed about it, and we was like, damn, we wouldn't imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, at this age doing this and a transition and stuff. So like,
yeah,
growth.
Chino, good people.
Yeah, Chino. That's
a long time.
That's my dog.
Few guys from my hip hop days when I first moved to this.
Yeah, no doubt. Chino, like, when it comes to, like, as far as like in the North End, like Chino been, like, when the Hot Boys first came out, like Juvenile, like BG back in like 9-5 and 9-6, like Chino was the one who we went to the mall and he was like, "Man, you got to get on this BG." And I'm like, "Who the hell is BG?" You know what I'm saying? He had bullets raining on his the Chopper City whatever. Say, man, who is this? He's like, that's BG or whatever. So Chino, man, when it comes to music, like he's highly, you know what I'm saying, intelligent, and he knows what he's like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He embodies it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chino, Raquel Anderson. I mean Ambers, super, super man. You got these people on here, dog.
Got to, man.
You
They
got
know. My people, man. I look. This city is always. Well, I won't say always showed me love, because it was different in the beginning when I first moved to the area. You know, I came on the scene, especially in hip hop, with a chip on my shoulder
Mm.
that I was gonna show everybody I'm that guy. Like,
Where'd you go by? What was the name?
Super. It's always been
Okay,
Super.
oh, for sure.
Now it's just kind of moved a little bit to Super the MC only because it just kind of stuck one day at a show. But
Mm.
I've been Super since I was like 12.
Okay.
You know, it was a basketball thing. Plus the Superman thing. Like I got pictures of me as Superman when I was 3 years old, you know. So
Yeah.
I've been Super forever.
As far as music wise though, like what artist did you rock with? Like inspired you to say, man, I'm finna start rapping too.
So I wrote my first song when I was 12.
Mm.
Uh, way before I was really deep into hip hop. Like my first album I ever bought was NWA.
Okay.
Um, actually on a choir trip to Atlanta. I was singing with a Christian choir, and we was at a gas station, and I picked up an NWA cassette.
Come on, man. Not
put it in my Walkman and sitting in the back just bumping. That was the first one I bought. Now I'd already been listening to rap, but like that was the first one I remember buying.
okay.
And
Yeah.
but like my favorite artist of all time,
Yep.
Busta Rhymes.
You know what? I just listened to Busta Rhymes, BG, and Lil Wayne got a song called Firebomb. It just came out today. That shit hard.
Busta's catalog is super deep, and people sleep on him,
Man,
because of the club hits.
Yeah, Busta.
But if you go deep into his catalog, he's a monster.
Man, Busta the type of that people won't really give him his due diligence, which I hate that word because Jerry Jones and them always use that damn word, due diligence. We got to do our due diligence. But he one of them people, man. Like when he passed, that's when people are gonna be like, they gonna start like, man, Busta.
When they dig into it, that's why he said nobody ever wanted to see him in the verses.
Mm-hmm.
When they were doing all the verses, you notice nobody challenged Busta.
Yep.
Because if you go into his catalog, if you go into his radio hits and all the collabs he's done with people, you'd be like, oh man. Especially right now, because everybody gets stuck on that one verse on Chris Brown's song. We always listen to that one. Everybody wants to do that one verse because it's crazy. And good. But you're like, yo, I've been listening to Busta since he was with Leaders of the New School.
Yeah, they don't remember Leaders of the New School, man.
Like when he was thin,
yeah,
Busta.
for sure. Yeah,
like when he was Ozempic Busta.
Yeah, he had the dreadlocks. Like, the dreadlocks was really locking.
Yeah, but like I listened to, I mean, because we were such a melting pot of music. So I listened to everything from Nas to Pac to No Limit. You know,
yeah.
So it was a little bit of everything. Like there's a bunch of artists that people don't even listen to that I rock with, like the Tech Nines and the Ritz.
Yeah, Tech Nines, man. Tech Nine a legend.
And there's just a bunch of like, but really, so my parents, before I was adopted when I was like 6 months, 9 months. My parents were gospel singers and toured the country as gospel singers. They were in a trio group in the 60s. And so like music's always been in my so-called blood. Like we grew up on music, and my father would have everything from the Temptations and the OJs on to Merle Haggard to beach music to country music to old school gospel to the old rugged. I mean, we listened to everything, and we listened to comedy albums growing up. Steve Martin and Richard Pryor, and we take these long road trips because back then we had no money to fly, and my father was from Oklahoma. So we used to take road trips from North Carolina to Oklahoma, and he would just put tapes in, and it'd be everything from a comedy tape to cruising music to rock and roll to everything. So like I had a love for all music. Like I listened to everything. Like
yo, I bet them road trips was crazy as a kid. You know, man.
In a
Oklahoma,
station wagon?
man,
Yeah.
Oklahoma to North Carolina. Shoot, I bet that was a incredible road trip, man.
I mean, that was back before you had, electronics and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You playing games like Count the Cows. I got 7 cows on my side. I'm winning.
Hey, man, in Texas, like, you know, because growing up, man, our parents, they would just throw us into sports and see if we liked it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
So they put us in, like, baseball stuck and soccer stuck, believe it or not. And so in Texas, you know what I'm saying, driving from Beaumont to Austin to Dallas, Houston, you know what I'm saying, it's like 5-6 hours. So that was like my little road trip, and
Yeah.
and just staring out the window, driving while they driving, and just looking at just, you know what I'm saying, just little things and stuff. You might see a tree out in the distance, and you just, you know, and that was kind of dope to me, just seeing, you know what I'm saying, different things from like in Beaumont and stuff, and being a kid, 5-6 hours in a car, man, that's a long time. You know, we didn't have a Bucky's to stop at, you know.
Nah,
So
we had a Bucks
yeah.
with a guy named Buck sitting
Yeah.
outside trying to sell zigzag papers and you know, like, yeah, like they don't realize, like, so my mom was from Pennsylvania, so we used to drive up the East Coast and go to Pennsylvania for that road trip too.
Mhm.
It's like 11 hours, and like they don't, like, that's lost nowadays. I think those long road trips. We're actually gonna take a little trip to Atlanta, like where we're gonna drive, and just driving, like that's a goal of mine down the road.
Yeah.
For the future in the next 18 to 15 years is to be able to just see the country,
Yeah.
just see the whole country, man.
Yeah.
Pack up in an RV or a bus or whatever, man, a big old van, and just go, man. This because the United States alone has so many places that are so cool. Like we just did a
Mhm.
comedy show in LaGrange, Texas, over the weekend.
Yeah, I know where LaGrange at.
The home of the Chicken Ranch, the first brothel in Texas, right?
Yeah.
And it's this tiny little town, a little bit bigger than Groves.
Yeah.
It's this tiny little small town, but the people were friendly as could be.
Okay.
Me and my girl walked around the antique shops in a little square, and like,
Yeah.
there's so many places that are just full of life that nobody knows about.
For sure.
And like, it's so cool to see different walks of life, and just, it's just like this area in the Beaumont area. Like, that's why the Pour on Nine mic on Tuesday nights is so important to me, because it's all walks of life. It's all skin tones. It's all religions. It's all ages. And nobody's beefing. Ain't nobody have no issues. We all come in there and have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think. I think nowadays we get so stuck on social media, and we get so stuck on who's running this system or who's running that government. I'm supposed to hate you, and you're supposed to hate me, and I'm supposed to be against you because you wear that color, or you like this team, or you like that establishment, or this person. Like, man, forget all that. The real America is when people like you and I can come just sit in a room and have a good time and just talk about life and enjoy it. Have a nice cold beverage and just enjoy life. Like, we're blessed, man.
We are, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact when you came in here and you like, man, how old are you? And I told you, and we shook hands, because you automatically, you was looking at the posters and stuff and said, okay, all right, the age might be up there a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you look young. On Facebook, you look like you could be 12 or 28. There's no telling in some of your pictures.
Yeah, man.
Like, I had no clue what I was getting into.
Yeah, so and you know what, like you know what I'm saying, just creating this, like, this little environment right here, man. I have like certain friends be like, bro, I want to come to the studio. It look like it's like, it looks dope, you know what I'm saying? Just letting people see it from like some videos and stuff. So just having you come experience, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, it's dope for me to have you up in here, man.
It's super certified, y'all. You heard it here first. It's super certified.
Hey, man, Dylan Hicks? Dalen Hicks. Who is that? He talking about Dylan Hicks?
L-A-N?
He talking about go Birds, man. See, man,
That's my son. Watch how you talk to my son now.
Man, come on with the
Yeah,
Eagle
go
fans.
but talk to him,
See,
son.
man, I'm gonna have to see. That's why I'm finna go back to YouTube. He on Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
that's
to
funny. He'll go back to YouTube too. Yeah, he diehard Birds fan, man. I got family up in Philly, man.
Okay,
I got family in Philly. That's why. Hey, but my dad rocks with y'all's team.
Okay.
My dad's a diehard Cowboys
Shout
fan.
out to the dad, man.
Forget both of
100.
y'all.
Yeah.
I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. We suck. We don't even care.
Hey, you know what?
Our jerseys are fire though.
Y'all do got some fire jerseys, and I do like the fact that you sticking with your team.
Yeah, that's my squad. We ain't got to worry about no drama because we just suck. We
Right,
admit it, and we ain't got to worry about nothing else.
You know what? And I like the fact that you keeping it real because I know a lot of Saints fans. They jumping ship. They talking about what team they finna rock with. Man, stay with your team. Your team is gonna have downs and ups. That's why I don't like arguing with a lot of people because they didn't have 7, 8 teams, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, you was
I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan. I'm a Duke Blue Devils fan. Now, I rock with the Houston teams because I've been in this area a long time. I enjoy them. Like, I love the Rockets. And I rock with certain players. And there's teams I like to watch. But it's Duke Blue. First of all, it's Duke Blue Devils basketball all day long, every day. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Greatest college basketball team of all time, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I will say, in my opinion.
I mean, that's cool.
And then it's Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Panthers.
Okay. Hey, man, you sticking true to the Carolina bloodline and stuff. So I can't knock you. Okay. He talking about your son talking about hook 'em horns. Okay, we agree with something on there.
There you go. Oh, he gonna be in that chat. I know him. He
got the cowboy hat on the profile pic and everything, man.
That's my boy, man. It's good. My son,
man. I appreciate him, like, you know what I'm saying, conversating and stuff
college
like that.
Football player. Shout out Dylan. Okay.
Oh, he played college football?
Yeah, he played last year at Texas Lutheran. He'll be back there probably either there or somewhere else next year. So
okay.
Yeah, that's my
what position he was playing?
Offensive line, then they moved him to defense. He played for Port Neches Groves, won him a state championship.
Oh, for real? Man, them boys was beasting over there.
Got him a ring for a state championship, and got him a ring for a conference title at TLU. So
shit, champion bloodline right there, man.
He'll
winner.
Let's go.
Hey, man, and them PNG boys, I was like, how the hell are they that good? Like, it just surprised me that, you know what I'm saying, not knocking them, but I'm like.
They've always been good. It's just the coaching changed. And when the coaching.
Somebody said that.
When you get talent and then you get great coaching to move that talent.
Yeah.
That's when you really rock. And they put it all together. And it's such a family out there, man. Them boys bleed that purple. I didn't have a clue until I got out there, and I was like, "Oh, this is what it's okay."
I like the fact that the whole town be behind. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all purple over there.
We sold out half of the Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, that's
the whole home side was filled with purple.
I watched them
to every game like that.
Who they beat? They beat Dallas,
South Oak Cliff,
and I was
watching. It's basically a pro team.
Them boys was big too.
Pro team.
Yeah.
They had the year. So we went back to back. We lost to them the first year.
Yeah, I did.
The second year.
Yep.
And the first year they had 17 guys go Division I.
I seen that,
which is insane.
Crazy.
So we played a pro team.
But y'all didn't lose that bad. Y'all didn't get blown out.
They actually, to be very honest, PNG lost that game themselves.
The first one.
They really could have beat that team, and they just made 3 mistakes that cost them the game. You know how it is. You make
for sure
mistakes, especially in football.
Yeah.
And the second game, to be very honest, should have been a blowout, but we couldn't put the ball in the end zone. Kept having to kick field goals. But when they showed up, man, my son, when I tell you the different, I'm just a proud dad moment. He got off the bus the first year when they lost, crying. He got off the bus the second year, and I'm crying. He's like, "What you crying for, Daddy? We won this year." I was like, "Man, I'm just so proud. Like, I was so proud."
Yeah, for sure. So. Yo, Chino, I'm on here too. He talking about what's up, what's good, super. Chino, I'm on here too.
It's not about you right now.
He ain't the only.
You got a super celebrity in the building, man. Look, let the people talk real quick.
Hey, man, I'm here too, my brother.
Podcast, y'all, calm down.
He's like, Soup, what up, Soup?
Yeah.
Damn,
Chi. It's good to see y'all, man.
Dang,
it's
dog.
good to be seen.
Hey, man, she God dang, Ashley talking about Crowbit, man. Look, I'm just saying, man. What inspired you to get into comedy though? Like you was rapping and then you transitioned. So what made you do the transition?
I think so. Entertainment's always been in my blood. Like I said, with my parents, I've been on stages my whole life. Like everything from plays when I was young, like super young, like in like middle school and stuff, doing plays for
Mm.
churches and in school and singing in choirs and um, then I got into hip hop real heavily in my teen years and started basically super hip hop was 20 years of my life almost up to like mid 30s, close to 40.
Uh-huh.
And I got to travel all over from New York to LA doing hip hop and open up for guys like Paul Wall and Pogie's the first guy to really put me on and just doing that thing and just enjoying that aspect of it and kind of living that dream out. And then that transitioned into a radio show. And with my DJ and I, shout out DJ Hug. We still do a toy drive every year. In fact, this will be our 9th year in Port Arthur. Every year at Christmas, we do the Make It Matter toy drive,
Mm.
where like I think last year we gave out 3,000 toys, almost 300 families.
How can we get involved with that?
Just show up and give toys, man.
Just bring your own toys.
Spread the word.
We can bring our own toys.
Yeah. What it is we set up at the Walmart about 9 years ago. I was sitting in church and my pastor said, "What can you do to help others?" And maybe you don't have the money, but you have the talent. And so I just thought to myself, I was like, "What can I do?" And so my motto is make it matter. Whatever it is in your life, make that matter. Find your it. Whatever it could be. It could be your family, it could be your job, but everybody's got an it. You could have several its, but make that it matter in your life.
Mm.
And so in doing that, I just said, you know what? What can we do? So my DJ and I were just talking about, I said, let's do a toy drive. So I went to Walmart in Port Arthur. I said, hey, can I set up outside, my DJ and I, and we're just going to collect toys. And we got linked up with Toys for Tots. And I said, all I want to do is collect. I don't want to have to distribute because I don't know where to send them. I don't want to pull up like Nino Brown with turkeys
Yeah.
and get jumped by
On
7,000
New Jack City,
people.
yeah.
Because all of a sudden we run out of toys in this U-Haul, you know, like
Hey, because people go get mad too.
yeah, exactly. So I didn't want to do all that, but I wanted to collect as much as I could, and then I'd give them to a charity. And so we linked up with Toys for Tots, and we sat out there for 8 hours at Port Arthur's Walmart playing music and me on the microphone, and I basically roasted everybody that walked in, and we sang carols, and like we just had a time. And it's grown from there to where all I tell people is just show up. And we did it. So I watched toy drives for years where, and no knock to any other toy drives, but toy drives are always, we're going to leave this box at this AutoZone.
Yeah.
Come drop off some toys.
Yeah.
Well, there ain't no toys at AutoZone.
Yeah.
Where the toys at?
Yeah.
They're at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that walks in, most of them, I'd say 80% of the people will buy a toy and come bring it out to us. And I set up carts. We just set up carts. We filled up almost 20 shopping carts full of toys last year.
Yeah.
And so I just tell people my goal for next year, which is our 10-year, we're going to do it for 2 days. And I'm going to fill up a U-Haul like Shaq.
Yeah, for
full
sure.
of toys. But really to get involved, just tell people to come out. Tell people to come out and enjoy it. And like this year's going to be bigger and bigger. Like I want to have a food truck out there this year. I want to have people out there playing music. Like we're going to have a good time. And so anyway, so that led kind of the Make It Matter show was a radio show that we kind of fell into one night, doing stuff at, we were doing stuff at like a bar in Houston, he and I, where we're old school. I'm LL Cool J. He's cut creator, meaning DJ and MC. You don't see that no more.
No doubt. You don't see that at all.
The DJ doesn't get no love. It's always the rapper. So we just I always show love to the DJ. And that's even when I was rapping, I'd always try to show up with my own DJ. Like, let us rock. Let us do a real hip hop show. Don't let me just give my tracks to somebody. Like, let us do what we do. Like, let's put on a show. And so it fell into where we was doing something at a bar in Houston, and just a guy saw us and was like, hey, why don't you we'd love to do a radio show. So we made a radio show, and that ended up kind of falling in. It was kind of before the podcast boom went on. So it was internet radio, and we did a mixture of music, interviews, prank phone calls, advice. Like we had our own kind of the Breakfast Club type show before the Breakfast Club was the Breakfast Club.
No doubt.
And man, I've interviewed everybody from Young MC to the real Freeway Rick Ross to Ari Spears to Joe Torre to like the list goes on of just people I just reached out to on Twitter because everybody has a manager. And I just say, hey, I got a radio show. I heard y'all coming in town. Can I interview?
Yeah.
Tank, like
Uh-huh.
these long interviews, and it was dope, man. It was cool. And so that fell into me emceeing some event, just a random event. And then I came here, I was in Beaumont, and DJ Man, shout out DJ Man.
DJ Man,
I knew DJ Man and Rose Gold and everything through the music forever. And he had me host a karaoke show for charity at Pour 09. This was probably 4 years ago, maybe, because they've been almost open almost 4 years.
I remember when DJ Man was doing something like that.
Yeah, we did a karaoke charity show, and I had done some events here and there, you name it, just hosting and emceeing for different events, but it kind of fell into that. And one of the owners there, my man Chuck, said he saw that and he was like, man, you're funny, man. This was really a good time. We'd love you to come host some stuff at Pour 09. Well, it ended up starting out at like doing bingo or doing karaoke, like little stuff on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And then they had little Kiki in. And they said, hey, man, can you host this event? Now, it's a little different, though. It's hip-hop. I don't know if you ever been around it. Well, they didn't know.
Yeah, for sure.
So it ended up being, not to brag, but it ended up being super featuring Lil Kiki. Because, Kiki showed up for, 45 minutes at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Well, I had been on the microphone all night long, getting the crowd hype, joking with everybody, having a good time with a DJ, and just doing my MC work all night long. And from then on, the owner and the manager and stuff was like, man, whatever we do, we'd like you to start hosting and MC and stuff. And so we did everything from Slim Thug to all the different shows they did. And then we were doing stuff on Tuesday and Wednesdays where we were doing bingo. And I know this is a long story to get to comedy, but this is how it happened basically. So
no doubt. Hey.
we did karaoke and we were doing bingo, and we were just always trying to find something because Tuesdays and Wednesdays is not a big night for bars and clubs and things like that. And so about 2.5 years ago, I guess it was, I said, let me host on a Tuesday night because our Tuesday night was getting slow. I said, why don't you guys let me host an open mic night for comedy and for music and poetry, just whatever. And I'd been, shout out my man E.T. Boone, that's also with DJ Man and them. He'd been telling me for years, you need to get on stage and do comedy. You're funny. But I respect comedy too much to just go in and do it lightly. In other words, yeah, I'm funny with the crowd and joking with people, but sitting down and writing a bit, that's something different. Like the art of comedy is real.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't just get up on stage
and freestyle.
Just freestyle comedy and expect it to always be funny. You might have a lightning in a bottle moment.
Yeah, no
where
doubt.
you make people laugh that night, but the day in and day out to where somebody comes and buys tickets to hear you after they spent all week working and you got to be funny for 30 minutes, that's not an easy thing. There's an art to it, just like music or just like anything else. You got to learn how to play the guitar. You don't just pick up a guitar and play it. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So,
Kayla, not to cut you off, Kayla say, look, we got the local Paul Wall.
That's what's up.
No doubt.
So it was just one of these things. I said, so that's why I never jumped on stage because I just respected it. And so I reached out to Comedy 409, which is some local comedians, and just said, hey, look, I'm opening up an open mic. I want y'all to come out and host. And my first time on stage to do comedy was hosting my own comedy show.
Did you planned it like that?
Basically, I said, if I'm going to jump in, I'm going to jump in full feet first.
Okay.
I'm going to just dive in this mug.
No doubt.
What Tank said, I'm going to dive in.
Yeah.
So whoever said it. Oh, yeah.
Who said that?
We're not allowed to say that. Yeah, he in prison right now. We're not allowed to talk about Mr. Kelly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Hey, some people yelling free kills,
dive
man.
in it. So anyway, yeah, that's what I did, man. And I got up there and I had a story about my mom, and I told this story, and I filmed it, and that's how I write now. I have stories to tell. I get up there, and then I started figuring out how to write and the structure of it. And I've only been really doing stand-up for about 2.5 years, and you know, I'm such a baby in it
Yeah.
because it's like to really be a seasoned vet in comedy, man, it takes a good 5 to 10 years to really grasp it. My kind of speed up process of it is I have the confidence down already because I've been on stage my whole life.
No doubt.
That is the
nerves
biggest
is
part
gone.
of yeah, there's no nerves. Dude, I lived 8 Mile for a while. I've rapped in front of some of the hardest places in America, you know, sitting in New York, and I'm the only white dude in the entire audience, you know, the whole 8 Mile story, and I'm rapping and spitting.
Yeah.
So I ain't scared of some drunk people at a comedy show.
Yeah, for sure.
What you finna do to me? Like I could have got shot at the last place
Yeah.
rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this ain't nothing to me. Like, oh, you not laughing? Okay, whatever. Get another cheeseburger. I ain't tripping. Like it's whatever. Like, so I have that confidence, and I'm getting to the point now I found my groove. Like I'm starting to really find my groove, and I'm getting up on in front of other, like I'm being able to book shows, and like I absolutely love making people laugh.
Man, I thought you was funny, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said when I told you before we started, I've been seeing you on Facebook.
Yeah.
But when you was hosting, it was funny. I even like I told my wife, I say, man, he funny, dog. And it's they got a lot of comedians out there, like, you know, as far as TV wise, and you know, it's only a few of them that I feel personally, my opinion, that are naturally funny to me, that makes me laugh. You know what I'm saying? They might be funny to everybody else and stuff like that. But I mean, they just naturally funny to me. And I'm gonna tell you a few of them who I like, where people might be like, ah, he ain't funny. But to me, it's my opinion, okay?
Well, it's subjective.
It's
just like music.
So I used to think Cedric the Entertainer was naturally funny to me. He was like a person that you can kind of chill with, and he can crack jokes.
Yeah.
And I thought he was naturally funny. I thought Kevin Hart, when he first started, when he was doing like low key movies like Toy Soldiers and shit with Rockefeller.
Yeah.
And I thought he was naturally funny then. That movie, to me, he was funny when they was robbing stores and houses and shit. I just think he naturally funny. You know, Martin, Eddie Murphy, when he used to do the stand-ups with the leather pants on and shit and all that.
You naming all dudes that are goats.
Yeah, you know, naturally funny. It's a guy. He's on TikTok, and but he ain't on TikTok. But it's a white guy, and he does a lot of shows, but like he kind of be speaking to the audience. Matt Rife.
Skinny white dude, yeah.
Matt Rife is just like, he like naturally funny. It's almost like he kind of is he freestyling, or is he?
Well, so Matt Rife, everybody calls him a crowd work comic. That's what it's called when you work with the crowd. And
what's it called again?
Crowd work. In other
words, work.
That's one of my specialties is somebody says something in the crowd to you and you go back at them, or you just talk to people in the crowd and make it naturally funny. But Matt Rife has been in the game 12, 15 years.
Really?
And has his chops. He has actual sets. But what we see now on social media is just those funny crowd work moments.
Yeah.
So you don't get to see like,
okay.
And there's people that will hate on, oh, he's just a crowd work comic. Nah, he's been doing it he was on Wild 'N Out. Like he's been around a long time. But like how you said, like with Kevin Hart and Cedric and these guys, there's levels to this.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of, so I've seen Martin live. I've seen Kevin Hart live. The wild thing is I've seen Cat Williams live. The wild thing is I went to see Kevin Hart at the Toyota Center, and all his guys that came up before him, his openers killed.
Yeah.
We were dying laughing. And then Kevin Hart got up there for an hour, and your sides hurt, you laugh so much.
Yeah.
He killed that hard. And this was just like 2 years ago. He killed so hard because these guys are so good at it. It's like making it to the NBA.
Yeah.
They perfected their craft. You don't go and just shoot jump shots. Nobody just shoots as good as me. You got to practice.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You don't become Steph Curry. You got to practice. You got to put up your 10,000 hours. It's the same way in comedy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you listen to rappers. Some of their first songs was trash compared to what they are now. You know what I mean? Like it's work, man. It's work. But the ones that really are great at it, they've worked at it, man. That Matt Rife, that's no accident.
Yeah.
Like he's so good, and there's another guy. If you like Matt Rife, you ought to check out Nate Jackson.
That's a black guy?
Yeah,
I think I know who you're
he
talking about
wears the
too.
jerseys, he's kind of heavy set and
I
sits
think
down a lot.
yep.
His crowd work is stupid.
Hey, we got a correction. Edwards Kirk said that was Trey Songz with the dive in.
Oh well, either way,
Yeah. Okay, appreciate you for
my
correcting
girl
us.
always get on to me because I don't know lyrics or who sang them. My bad.
She said
Either way, I'm diving.
yeah. Somebody said tell Super you don't cheat, huh?
Oh, who said that?
That was Ashley.
Yep.
What's she talking about?
Black men don't cheat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, dog. Somebody said, what about Gary Owens?
Oh, Gary Owens is a monster.
I like Gary Owens too, dog.
I'm the black Gary Owens. That's what somebody told me one time, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Yeah.
When
The
I go to
black
Lake
Gary.
when I go to Lake Charles, they introduce me
That's
as
funny
the
right
blackest
there.
comedian from Beaumont, which is hilarious to
The
me.
black Gary Owens.
Yeah. So stupid.
That'd
but
be funny. They be like, when they introduce you, and before you come out, okay, y'all, we got the black Gary Owens, and you come out and it's like, what the?
I literally did a show. So there's a guy and there's a black comedian out of Lake Charles named Keys the comic, real funny guy.
Yeah.
And the first time I came up on stage, he was like, "I'd like to introduce the blackest comedian from Beaumont." And so I just did a show with him recently, and he was like, "I'd like to introduce the only other black comedian on the stage tonight." And you'll see why in a minute. Super the MC, and I get up there, and my first joke was like, I know this wasn't what y'all were expecting, but sorry to disappoint all the fat women.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that. Like,
Hey, have you did a show and you felt like it wasn't going good?
oh yeah,
You have?
it's called bombing. Yeah, yeah, and the crazy thing is, every comic bombs. I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
the big ones.
Yeah.
I've done a joke that has hit so hard and killed at like 5 different shows, and then gone and done that same joke somewhere, and you can hear crickets in the audience, and you're
Like,
sitting there going, "All right, this ain't going well." Like, yeah, there's nights.
Like,
There's
I'm
nights
gonna
at
kill him
Pearl-
with this one right
Yeah,
here.
there's nights at 409 because I always start the show. So I've got to come up to an audience that's not into it yet. and
Yeah.
start the show. And there's been nights where I get off going, "Ooh, that didn't go well."
Yeah,
but it's part of the learning process too, and just being able to also sit in that silence and be comfortable and be like, "Oh well, they we'll find it."
Yeah.
The great comedians can come out of it though. Like, and that's why I'm learning, like, if this joke didn't work, you just keep working at it and keep finding your stride and stuff like, yeah, but there's nights where it just doesn't, because it's subjective.
It's just not clicking that.
Yeah, it's subjective. There could be an audience that just didn't feel you. I've been at shows where no one did well and I killed.
Oh, for real?
And like no one else did well, and I murdered while I was up there, and everybody else got off stage and came. Hey, it was horrible, and I was like, man, I had a ball. Everybody loved me.
It's kind of like y'all get blowed, like your team get blowed out, but you hit for 40.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You like,
up.
damn, we
Like,
suck.
I don't know
like,
what to tell
shit.
y'all. I got an extra paycheck this
Like,
week because I hit my
shit.
marks.
Yeah, shit. I scored 40. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all
Yeah,
look
that was on y'all.
good. Yeah. So, how you felt you did at the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards, and you won an award there. So, how did all that feel?
I was real blown away and real humble. It was a humbling moment to win the award. To just be nominated was cool, but like to actually win for the open mic at 409, because that's my baby. Like, it means so much to me that so many people. It really to have so many people get up on stage and then later be like, man, it felt something to them. Like, we've done the summer headliner series all summer long.
Okay.
Shout out to Ashley, DJ Kill Bill. It was her idea.
Okay.
But just to give somebody a platform too, to like,
For
hey,
sure.
like, hey, this is your night. Like, everybody else is gonna perform, but you're the headliner tonight. Invite your people, and it also gave promotion to people too. That they could have something to share and be proud of. And so, to then when they get off stage and be like, man, that meant so much to me, or man, we've had people get up there and it's therapy to them to get up on stage and
No doubt.
share a poet or share a whatever they're going through or whatever. So like, to win an award for that was really cool.
Mhm.
Like it just meant something to me that because it's not about me. That open mic night is not me. I host it and I have a good time, but we're such a community and such a family in there. And I tell people all around when everybody says there ain't nothing to do around here,
Mhm.
well, come to Tuesday nights. It's a show. It's a date night.
No
Like,
doubt.
it's a date night to go out and have some food and have you a drink and just enjoy. It's a 2 hour show. You be out there by about 10:30. You still early enough to go. You're gonna stay up late anyway on TikToks flipping anyway. Why not
Exactly.
come out and support some local artists that are really doing big
Mhm.
things and have a good time? And you never know what you're gonna see.
Yep.
It's different every time. So to have that and like the award show itself to host, I love stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, when I came out, I don't know if you remember when I came out in Old Boy, the strongest man alive's jacket.
Yeah, with his jacket on. Yeah.
That was all spur of the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
When he got done and he came off stage, I was like, let me put on your jacket, dog. He was like, for real? And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be funny. Just trust me. And he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
He came out that, and when the audience lost their minds and started laughing, everybody's just dying laughing. Moments like that make me as a comedian make my night.
I thought it was funny when you said like he waited like his whole life to wear that jacket or something like that. He was saying because he wears like a little pink,
Yeah,
pink.
it was like a pink thing, and it didn't fit me at all. And I was like, more like the smallest
Yeah.
man alive. This thing
Yeah.
is tiny. Like, but stuff like that is like just spur of the moment jokes like that is like it's fun, man. We're supposed to have fun, like, and people pick on me like. People roast me at shows and stuff. Other comedians. That's what it's supposed to be like. I grew up in in an age where we sat in the cafeteria and you roasted
No
each
doubt.
other.
Yeah.
You freestyle battle. You roasted each other. You played ball. That's what we did. If you can't tell jokes with your people, women and men, when you're with your family, tell me family don't. That's what we do. We get together. We
Yeah.
barbecue. We eat. We talk. We talk mess about each other. That's what you do.
Yeah. Hey, who are in this area? Who are some people we should be like checking out as far as like comedians and stuff?
As far as comedians,
Yeah, man. Give me like at least 5 of them.
you're gonna get me in trouble with this.
And an honorable mention.
For real, like just to mention names. I tell you this,
Yeah.
I'm a do. This will be. I'm gonna go political.
Yeah, I'm finna say make it political.
I'm not gonna name names. What you need to do is check out
Ooh.
Comedy 409, the page.
Okay.
And go on there and follow some of these comedians that post. Come to the 409 on Tuesday nights and come watch these comedians personally. Because if I start naming people and I leave off somebody just because I forgot their names or whatever, the people that come up to 409 consistently on Tuesday nights, all of them are great comics, and or they're working on their craft.
Yeah.
I'll say it like that.
Kayla Morris talking about her. Girl, you ain't you.
Who?
Kayla Morris. She say she one of the best in the area. I
As
don't.
a comedian,
Yeah, I don't think she ever been on stage.
has she been to 409?
I don't think so.
Well, then I don't know what I'm not sure what to say about that.
I think she thinks she's like one of the best, but she hasn't been on that stage yet.
Everybody can be funny in their living room.
I think
No
that's what it
offense,
is.
I'm just playing. You might be hilarious.
She might be the next whoever, Rhonda Sykes.
There's great comedians in this area, and there's also comedians that have the potential to be great and are working on their craft. I'm one of them. I got a long road to go.
I didn't think it was. I didn't
this
think
is
it
an
was
area-
levels like you said. Like as far as like like I kind of like what you said. Like what I'm saying. Like it's just not like you just go up there and you just freestyle or something. It's levels to you getting good and you practicing and you and you doing that. You know what I'm saying. You eventually get to the level you want or whatever. But I mean, I feel you like that because I tell people all the time as far as like when podcasting, like what equipment do I need? I always get that question a lot, and I tell them, look, what you see right here, it took a long time to get. You got to see if you actually love and have passion for it. So start off with just this and this, and then gradually upgrade to the equipment you might need or you might, want, because you don't want to buy like $1,000 to $2,000 worth of equipment and then you do your podcast for like 3 months and then you ain't, you didn't tapped out. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I tell people all the time, you gradually build, and then if you have passion for it, then you will eventually upgrade the equipment, but don't just jump out the box and go, you know what I'm saying, all NBA with it and stuff like that. So
I think too nowadays, like people see comedy, especially because there's a real boom in comedy now
Mhm.
because of social media and TikTok.
yep.
Some people see comedy as a paycheck, and if you getting it, let me talk to the people that are trying to get into
Yeah,
comedy.
talk to them real quick.
Like, let's be real. I'm gonna be real honest because this is what I do now for a living to me, and it was just like this when I was in hip hop. If you getting in it for because you're trying to get paid, just sit at home and don't waste our time because there's people out there that are really trying to grind to not only yeah, you can make money and that's everybody's goal. You want to make money doing something you love, but comedy is something that forever has brought people out of whatever they were going through. So like it's just like music. All of us can pinpoint a time in their lives when they were going through something and you were like, this album or this artist got me through that day or that week or that year or whatever it is. Comedy is the same way. You can buy you a ticket to a comedy show and have the worst week and then go laugh
Mm-hmm.
for 2-3 hours. And guess what? In those 2-3 hours, you didn't worry about the rent not being paid. You
Yep.
didn't worry about where the bill money was coming.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't worry about none of that. You just laughed and let it. They say laughter is the best medicine
Yeah, for sure.
because you bring in joy to people's lives. So if that's not your main goal right off the bat, save your time because you won't make it. Because there's no money in comedy in the beginning for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no money in this.
Yeah.
We're going on shows 3-4 hours away and hoping to get paid,
Yeah.
or hoping we sell a bunch of tickets, or maybe we're doing open mics for free
Mm-hmm.
just to practice, just to get it in. And so I try to tell people all the time, if you have an actual love for it and you make people laugh around you, then go try it. Why not come to open mic? Come to open mic on Tuesdays and have a good time. Get there early because we sign up at 8 o'clock. And once I get 15 people on there, we're done.
Yeah.
Only because we're not going to sit there for 4 hours trying to do a show.
I seen that. I seen you had my boy Kurt on now too. I seen him. He posted a clip of him doing stand up.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's fun, but like if you're in it just because I'm gonna get paid, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And those type of people never have the longevity for it either. Whether it's comedy, music, whatever.
Exactly.
You
You see it. You see it in all type of fields. They trying to get paid, and eventually it tap out because they're like, damn, I ain't got paid. So you know what I'm saying. But that's good because it separates the people that really want to be in the field and the ones that just pretend. So
the money will come if you put the work in, just
Yeah.
like anything else.
yeah, shout out to Miguel Carter.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's one of them. There you go. He put himself in the chat, so I'll shout him out. That's
Yeah.
one you can look for.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I didn't have to name no names. He put himself in the chat, so nobody get upset. I just got off the road with him. We went to LaGrange and shut it down out there. That's one definitely got Comedy 409's president right there.
Hey, don't y'all got something coming up? I seen you on a flyer. What you got coming up on that flyer you was posting?
Oh, it hadn't officially been announced, and I kind of got a little.
Oh.
Kind of got a little. bit, but now that it's out there and it'll actually be advertised on radio on Monday, September. I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah, let's get that
Let's
date
get the
correct,
actual date
man,
right
because that's
before I
coming
get-
up.
September the 12th.
Couple weeks.
Bro Man from the Martin Show.
Bro, man, from the fifth floor.
You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Will be live at 409.
Yeah, for sure.
And myself, Devin Callahan,
Mm-hmm.
Too Tall, and Brock White Lions from from Lafayette will be the featured comedians of that. And it's gonna be a dope comedy show, man. You're not gonna want to miss it.
Where is it?
Tickets at 409. Tickets will be going on sale next week.
Oh, that's dope, man. I seen you how you was just going to events and now you on flyers for events, man.
Yeah, it's come full circle, man. I used to be on flyers for rap, and then, You know, that came up today. You know how Facebook want to do the before and afters.
Yeah, for sure.
Facebook be messy too.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get into it.
Yeah,
Facebook be
yeah.
messy.
They
Be
know
like
what they
before,
doing.
and you'd be like with a chick you knew 20 years ago, and be like, now they want you to do after. Like,
Yeah, like, ain't
Facebook
no-
be trying to stir
Ain't no
up trouble.
after, homie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I applied for a job for Facebook. They was hiring.
Yeah,
Yeah, Meta. They was.
why not?
I see. You know, I'm casually scrolling one night, just seeing what was out there. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Meta, and I said, "Hold on, what they hiring for?" I forgot what it was or whatever, and they had a nice little price on it. I said, "Ooh, let me go ahead and apply for it. That'd be kind of cool working for Meta." You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed for what I got right now. Let me throw that out there for any coworker or whoever that is watching.
Yeah, that would tell the boss. You know, he was on the podcast talking about he don't like working for us.
Yeah, he talking
There's
about
always
Meta.
one.
He talking about Meta and everything. Nah, man, I love my job.
You know, Floyd was on his podcast talking about quitting next week. He about to work for Facebook. That's how we come back to the boss too.
Oh, okay. And shout out to my boy Lane. He just texted me. Is the guy I work with, and I told him, I said, because he said a while back, he said, "Man, why you don't be having no white people on your show, man?" What is it? I say,
First of all, why did you go super? Y'all always use the same voice when we. Why we don't? Do we sound that nasal?
No,
and everything?
that's how he sound. He
Okay.
from
Hey man, why ain't
he
got no
from
white
the Kirbyville, Buna area. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So shout out to him. But I got my boy Soup. I didn't say. I said your government
Said the
name.
government
I'm
name,
gonna be
yeah.
honest. I said the government name.
Oh,
I say he coming to the crib now.
Oh,
What
King
y'all?
David in there, huh? Okay, all right. Biblical character. We like that.
I say I got it. He coming to the house. Okay, he coming in the house or whatever.
King
you know what
David
I'm saying?
slayed Goliath. That's a good breed right there.
They talking
yeah.
about you talking about in the house or whatever. But yo, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He want to come
You're
on.
gonna get backlash too. They be like, "Oh, so you let the white dude come to the crib?"
Oh,
huh?
yeah. You know what I thought about that too? I
What?
thought about somebody saying like,
That's gonna happen, man. I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Man and I, the first time we did anything in Beaumont, he said he got back. He said, "Oh, you gonna mess with the white dude though, huh?"
you only let the white people come to your
Yeah.
house, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We see how it is. Okay, Mr. North End or whatever. But nah, it ain't like that. But do you feel like, as far as comedy, do you feel everything is like on the table? Like, because some people be throwing some low jabs and they be, is it off limits, or do you have certain guidelines? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody can get to smoke.
It is.
Nah, I really like if I'm doing crowd work with people, if you're heckling me
Yeah.
and you're being rude about it, I'm gonna tear you up. I'm gonna put it to you, and not nice. I'm gonna be Ice Cube, no Vaseline action. We gonna get you. Like we're gonna go Pac hit them up in comedy. Like I have roasted someone into oblivion before when they like, I have gone in on somebody that had just want to be part of the show and had something to say and want to talk smack
Yeah.
to me. I'm the wrong one.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't.
Because I keep these things on me. I'm a beast when it comes to that. But nothing's really. I don't think any subject's off limits if you say it in the right way too. But like, there's certain things. I don't know. I'm big. My comedy is more storytelling about my life,
Mm-hmm.
my folks, my mom who passed away. There's just wild stories about
Mhm.
her. So I love sharing stories about, when we would go to the movie theaters and things, just my life and being raised. Cause I think it's just like in music, the truth is what really rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't want to hear a rapper talk about the dope he dealt if he never dealt that dope.
Yeah,
you
no
know?
doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the honesty of comedy. But like I'm a positive dude. I don't beef with nobody, man.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
life's
man,
good.
we at the age where, man, we don't, man, we got stuff going on. We don't have time
Got
to
time
beef.
for it.
It's too much energy, negative energy in that, man, and it really kind of stops you from doing what you really supposed to be doing. Miguel Carter, man, you have to go through a background check. We have to check your record. We have to check your credit history for you to come over here, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he told me that too. I ain't gonna lie. He messaged me. I was like, where the crib at? He's like, I'm still checking your background. And I thought he meant like he trying to figure out my bio and stuff to ask me questions. Like, nah, I'm running you through the FBI search and desist list or whatever it is. Like
Yeah,
we don't
man.
just let any white dude in
Hey,
here. Like,
man, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful, Miguel Carter. But nah, Miguel, he cool. That's the homie. He was in
Yeah.
Who Got the Bag? We did. Why you ain't in no movie? Why they haven't put you in no movies yet, bro?
Talk to him.
Man, why they ain't put
So,
put this
number
man in the
one,
man? Come on,
first of all,
man.
I tell you what, I turned down one role
Oh,
because they want me to be the racist white cop. And I'm not
oh,
finna do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You're not
yeah. I
finna
feel it.
stereotype me as the racist white dude in all the black movies they put in Beaumont. I'm not gonna do it, and you can't make me. Now, if you want me to date a fine sister and play ball or be the high school basketball coach or something, but why everybody why
Hey.
why I always got to be the racist white dude in all the movies? That's number one.
I can see you being a basketball coach, dog. That would
Yeah.
be dope.
Like
Put
that's
this-
number
yeah.
one. So I've turned down about 2 roles now, and both of them were because we want you to be the racist white dude in the movie, or we want you to be the racist white cop. I'm not finna do it.
Yeah, man. Dang,
Like, that's-
stop. Yeah.
Like I don't mind acting, but I know how this area is. They gonna think it's real life, and they gonna be like,
Yeah.
I knew Super was racist.
They go see you in Target and shit and be like,
Yeah,
they go,
that's him.
that's him. That's that racist dude
So,
right there.
but
man.
other than that, somebody shout at me, man. Like I'm photo.
Man,
Come on.
you know, hey man, I
I
know
can act a little something.
I got a little insight,
You
man.
got all the connects. You know
I
all
got
the
the
people.
connect, man. I'm gonna hook you up, bro. I'm gonna tap
I'm
in,
leading
man.
man material,
Yeah.
but nobody want to put me in, the best man 4. Or nothing.
Yeah,
why,
man.
Why I can't be Gary Owens that hung out with,
Yeah.
in all those good
For
movies?
sure.
Like,
I'm gonna look out for you. I got you, man.
Somebody talk to me. I want to be part
I
of the
got-
crew. I don't want to be against the crew.
Yeah, okay. Ashley said, man, gave that man a good drink. Look, I gave him the materials to pour his own drink. I don't know how strong that drink is.
It's not a strong drink, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how strong the drink is. I didn't pour it.
That ain't
I'm
nothing
heavy
but
handed.
pineapple juice.
Straight pineapple. I don't. Let me chill. I was finna pour me
He
up
was gonna
another.
pour another. See, look at peer pressure.
She said he better not go to Target. Damn.
Nah, we don't shop at Target no more.
Oh man. Hey, I went to Target recently. It is.
And we don't eat cheeseburgers at Smack. Never mind. Never mind. I was told not to bring this up. We don't shop at Target. Target's got issues.
The Target, man. I don't know what happened to Target, dog. It just wasn't Target when I went up in there, man. It felt
Can't
like
shop at Target no more, man. They've got some. They against the people.
they got some issues going on, man. They gonna have to make a statement. They gonna have to.
It's too late. It may be too late for Target.
It,
I stay in my Walmart for cheap prices.
shout out to Walmart, man. I went to Walmart. It's like a role reversal. I'm like, damn, Walmart. Okay, y'all rebranding up in here. And Walmart do got some good prices on like some clothes if you want to go in there. They got some stuff where you could get fly up in there. Miguel say pour another one.
Huh? They trying to get me up in here really talking.
Yeah. They want to know how you really feel. I see what y'all trying to do. They trying to, you know how when you pour a drink and stuff like that. But anyway, man, man, the conversation been flowing so good. You didn't really answer all the most of the questions and stuff. But see, I thought you had went to Lamar because I had a Lamar question because I had this dude who I work with, and he said he played at Lamar. I'm talking about the dude like he my height. I'm not on no racial thing, but as a white guy, my height. He have like the shaggy off of Scooby-Doo hair, and he said he played for Lamar. And I was like, I don't see it.
He probably had handles.
He
That John Stockton point guard role.
I say, what? You play for? Yeah, I played for Lamar. I say, okay, all right. I forgot his name. My coworker gave me the name, but I'm just bad at names, and I forgot the name, so it really is irrelevant to the point or whatever. But how does it feel? As far as like being how is it? Are you happy that you transitioned to like being a comedian from rapping? Because when rapping, a lot of people think it's like negative. You're talking about this, you're talking about that, and now you transitioning and you making people smile and it's funny and it's laugh. It's like a different thing.
So my music was always different. Like I had no parental advisory stickers on my music. Because I never really cussed in any of my music because I can spit bars without it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I say I don't cuss because but
yeah,
I didn't have to MF every other word, and I didn't just talk about the streets, and I didn't just talk about hoes and this and that. Like, it wasn't your stereotypical kind of rap music.
Mm-hmm.
And not that, and I'm not knocking anybody's style. I'm not knocking anybody's music. My music was always different. It was more of a hip hop vibe. Like, it was more, I'm talking about life, and there was everything from deep thought provoking music to provoking music to, you know, club bangers to a little bit of everything. But like, I don't know, I just, the older I got, the love for making music just wasn't there, and just the scene in general. Like, I don't know, I just didn't want to be around it anymore, man, because I was running into a lot of places that just I didn't want to be around it.
Yeah.
There was man, I'd go to some shows and have a good time and enjoy myself, and then fights break out and this
Yeah, for
break out,
sure.
just like
Yeah.
nonsense over nothing, because I'd hear rappers get up there and be like, "Man, I'm from the South Side, F the North Side, or I'm from the West Side." All these
Yeah.
different things, and you're like, "Yo, you just got up and dissed half the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?" And
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I just watched the hip hop change over the years too. Where it
Mm.
got away from lyrical content to
Yeah, no doubt.
mumbling
Yep.
half the time, and it was just about the beat or just about making asses shake. And it's whatever. Like, it's all subjective. Like, I'm not knocking the kids that listen to it. I'm getting older. Let's just be honest. I'm an old man. I'm not old, but it is what it is. But
Yeah.
like, comedy is just one of these things where making people laugh just is, there's something, man, it's the best drug I've ever had in my life, man.
Hey.
Getting on that stage and watching people that, who knows what they've gone through that week or that day or whatever, and you can make them laugh, and really, like, I've seen people belly ache laugh where they can't even control it.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a great feeling. You know what I mean? When you can bring that type of joy to an audience.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. Um, and I can't wait to get on stage every time. Like, I can't wait for the next show.
How often do you write your material? Is it an everyday thing, or you just kind of?
So the way I write is a little different. Some people write where they actually are sitting down pen and pad. That's how I was when I did music. I pen and pad everything. I'd freestyle a lot of stuff and record it, and then I'd go back and pen and pad stuff, where I'd listen to a beat and I'd pen and pad everything. But with comedy, a lot of times I may go up there with a thought process and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna talk about this, this, and this tonight," and I record it. And then I go back like game film.
Yeah.
And I watch what I recorded and said, "Oh, that got laughs here, that got laughs there. Oh, this is trash. Throw that away. Let's try that." Or
You dissecting it.
or if I'm holding court, like, let's say there's 4 or 5 of us and we're all having a good time, having a drink at a barbecue or something, and we're talking about a subject, and I'm making y'all laugh for like 10 minutes. I go on my phone and I'll be like, "Man, we've been talking about this for a hot minute. This is funny stuff.
Yeah.
Let me put this down and let me think about it," and then get up on stage and try that out and see if I got something.
Yeah, for sure.
And then my same thing with my girl. My girl and I'll be talking, and she'll be like, "Hey, put that in your notes. That's funny." Or she'll see something, or put that, and just life experiences. Yeah, man, I find funny stuff in everything.
Yeah.
Just everything. Like, I've been talking lately about, I got a new job and I got an expense report, and how, like, they pay us for dinner. And I'm like, you can go to McDonald's. I can order all the nugget sauces I want.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "It's 35 cents a sauce." I'm like, "That's all right. Expense report."
Yeah.
I'd be making it rain with sauces. Like,
Let me get it by 10 of 'em.
it's stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Because people can relate to that type of stuff. So it's just, that's how I write. I have an idea in my head, and I may just get up on stage and just wing it, and then go back and watch it and say, "All right, I got something there. Now let's work on that bit."
Okay.
I very rarely actually write something down.
How long do the sets usually be?
So when you're just starting out, and I'll tell every new comic, that's, if you want to get good and you want to start out, get you 5 minutes. Get you a solid 5 minutes. And people will go, 5 minutes, that's not that long. It's an eternity.
Yeah.
It's an eternity if you're telling jokes and nobody's laughing and everybody's staring at you. And
Yeah.
everybody and you're like, well, I went to the flea market yesterday and it was blah blah blah, and everybody's like,
Right,
and it's just silent.
okay.
So 5 minutes could be an eternity, but when you're starting out, you want to be able to get a good 5 minute set so you can be an opener for somebody.
Yeah.
And then it just builds from there. 5 into 15, 15 into 30, 30 into, what's a special? You get a Netflix special, somebody's watching an hour of your comedy. You go see a comedy show, it may be 2 hours.
Hmm.
There's guys like Chappelle, who may be the greatest of all time and
Hmm.
maybe the best one out right now. Chappelle would show up to a club and do 4 hours straight
Yeah. Damn.
because it's at a comedy club, and so the audiences are moving in and out. So there may
Hmm.
be, it's like when you go to a club, you may only stay an hour, have you a drink and dinner, and leave. Well, so the audience may fluctuate the whole time.
Yeah.
And so he may do 4 hours just rambling. He may just sit on a stool, smoking some cigarettes, and just talk.
Yeah.
And some of it may be hilarious, some of it may not. Now, I'm not, there's not a lot of comedians that can do that.
Yeah.
But like, it fluctuates. Like we just did a show in LaGrange. I did a show in Lake Charles. I did like almost 30 minutes in Lake Charles. In LaGrange, I did like 3 different 20-minute sets.
Hmm.
Uh, and like killed, killed and had a ball doing it. Like,
Yeah.
so it's taken me a while to get to there, but I started with a 5. Like I have a few 5-minute sets I can put together now to make a 20.
Yeah, for sure.
So but it's getting that first 5. It's starting with that first minute. Just getting on stage in general is the first hurdle.
Hmm.
Some
Yeah.
people can't even do that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they get kind of. I mean, that stage fright is real, man.
Yeah, it really is. We have people come to open mic first timers all the time, and they're like, I don't know. And so I always interview. If it's your first, shout out to anybody that's going to ever try us. If it's your first time, I'm going to interview you afterwards.
Hmm.
But it's to make people comfortable, and it's also to get people to know who you are. So it's stage fright is a thing,
Oh
a
yeah.
real thing.
Before we get out of here, man, why don't you tell the people? Well, tell the people what you got going on. I know you said, what I'm saying, the cat's out the hat, the rabbit's out the hat, but what do we have to expect for Super in the future, man? They can find you, or they can they even see like some of your old stuff or some stuff online from you?
Yeah, if you go on my YouTube page, everything is Super the MC. Spell it out. SUPATHEMC. So everything's spelled out. All the socials are all the same. Um I've got clips on YouTube. I got clips on and the YouTube. If you go to the YouTube channel, you'll find all the old hip hop everything.
Okay.
But I've got clips on TikTok and things like that. I don't have a lot of comedy up yet because we're still perfecting like the actual source material to do a special one day.
Mm.
So we don't like to burn it, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
because once a joke's out there, you can't really put it on a special then a year
Mhm.
from now and be like, oh, I already heard that joke.
Yeah.
People will be like that. But like I post different stuff here and there. I'm actually trying to get a camera guy to work with me and stuff to start going on these trips and really start
Yeah.
really getting more professional with that. That's this next year coming up is what we're going to do. I got merch coming out, super funny merch.
Okay.
Uh, there's so many like little things that we're trying. I tell everybody right now, Pour 09 is the place on Tuesday nights. You sign up at 8:00, 8:30, 8:45 is when the show starts. Come out. If you're not going to come out to sign up and be a part of it, just come out and show out and have a good time and watch the show and support all these locals.
Mm-hmm.
Every Tuesday night we do it. We've been doing it 2 years straight. I've only missed one Tuesday night, and that's because I was opening in Lafayette that one night.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a big deal to me because it gives everybody else a platform. So Tuesday nights for sure, and just follow all the socials. I've got shows coming up. Like I said, Bro Man is coming up September 12th at Pour 09. We're also booking some stuff in Port Neches in the New Year Avenue Acts. Just got back from LaGrange and Lake Charles. We're going to be doing some stuff in San Antonio soon, Houston. We got some stuff maybe lined up soon in Chicago. Like, I'm really trying to make things happen. I'm hoping next year to put together a small tour, working on a YouTube pilot. Hopefully they book me on some of these movies without being the racist white
Yeah,
dude.
no doubt. We gonna make that
You
happen.
know, but like just follow the page and show love, man. I've been at this entertainment thing a long time, and I don't take any of the fans or any of the love lightly. Like it means a lot to me for people to support what I do
Mm-hmm.
because I know people have a dream. And if you go and try to reach your dream and your goals, man, I'm all for it. I think more people. I think more people need to go after their dreams because
Yeah.
we get stuck. People are getting stuck these days, and they just trying to make a 9 to 5 living, and they forget about their dreams and their
Mm.
goals and what they want to do and their passions. Find your it. I tell everybody all the time, make it matter. Find your it and make that matter, and just start. Man, I know I'm rambling a little bit, but be nice to people.
Yeah.
Smiles go a long way, man.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Smiles go so far, man. Forget off social media and just go out in public and smile at somebody for
Yeah,
crying
man.
out loud. Like we need that these days. Like the world is crazy right now. So if you can't find nothing else to do during the week and you tired and saying there's nothing to do but pop bottles and go here and go there and that's all we do every weekend, come Tuesday night support 09 to open mic night and enjoy the show. And support all these people that are grinding and sharing their passions. Cause the poets are fire.
Yep.
The MCs that get up there and rap and do music and the singers are fire. The comedians are funny. We have a ball. We have a ball. And if you haven't been and you hating on out there, um, that's on y'all. I
Yeah.
ain't got no time for hate. I've had people hate on the mic and say this, that, and the other. We don't even care.
Yeah.
We're having too much fun. Go follow the Comedy 409 page with Miguel Carter and them because they're always posting shows because it's not the only open mic in town.
Mm-hmm.
About once a month, we do stuff at like the Capistrano in Orange. They got a Thursday mic at the Texas Rose. There's all kinds of stuff to see comedy. So the comedy scene is booming around here, and we're just trying to make it bigger and bigger and have fun and make people smile, man.
No doubt, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate everybody out there watching the show. DJ Kill Bill, I appreciate her for, you know what I'm saying, tapping in. And everybody else that was tapping in, Miguel, all the other people, man. Like I said, man, it's the kickback, this EP 194. This is gonna be on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever you can find podcast, video, audio, visuals and stuff like that. You could check that out, man. But I appreciate you tapping in and coming on the show, man. Soup.
I appreciate you having me, man. The kickback is, and like I said, it's a vibe. It's a dope setup. Yeah, for real. Like you put a dope setup together. Like everything. This is a chill room. Like for real, man. Keep doing you what you doing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because you giving people a voice and a platform, and that's what's up, man. And everybody that's been on before me, you know, you had his poet and Jod, them some of my people,
Mhm.
they family. Like, just keep doing what you're doing, man. And if everybody in this area would just keep supporting each other, this place wouldn't be known for the bad things it's known for. They would see the positivity in this town. They'd be like, you know
Yeah.
what? That area down there is throwed. That
Yeah.
area is fun.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, y'all check us out again next Friday. I got my girl Erica. She coming on the show, man. We go dive into what she got going on. And if y'all don't know who Erica is, she was on the show. She was like a little main, host on the show a while back. So, you know what I'm saying? We go tap in with see what she got going on. But man, y'all be blessed out there. Y'all be safe. And like my boy Soup say, man, y'all keep achieving y'all goals and don't let opinions affect what y'all got going on out there. Until then, man, y'all have a great weekend and we out.